What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Titus Peoples, and I am the host of When Discussion Strikes. Today, this is probably one of the most interesting guests that I've had on my show thus far.
Yes.
You guys might recognize him from the infamous TikTok reactions. We have Dominic Pastor Jones here.
Yes.
Pastor Jones.
Yes. How's everyone? What camera am I looking at?
You look. I might even show myself, Pastor, but just hold tight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you in the grace of God today.
Yes. The Lord is good. Yes, He is.
That's good. So, Pastor Jones, when did you get your calling? Like, you know what I mean? At what age did the Lord call you to become a pastor?
I must say, probably somewhere right after I met Mr. Not after I met Mr. Malcolm X. I would say somewhere in the 60s. Somewhere in the 60s, I felt this calling. And of course, just like anything else, it was, you never get everything that you're going for when you're going for it. You get, you have to study. You have to, you become an intern or something like that, So that was just like everyone else's twilight era. And I was able to navigate through tough times and become the person that I am now. And it's, I must say, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. Yes.
Interesting. Yes. So, like, how does Pastor Jones start his day? Like what goes into the day of Pastor Jones?
Well, first things first, my son Bilal, not too sure if the world knows him like me, of course. He's always up before me, and he tries to give me, my vitamins and stuff like that. He says, Dad, you're supposed to get these vitamins, work on your knees, because both of my knees cracked the other day. It was quite I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. You want to ask me that question?
Nah, Pastor. Like, how do you start your day? Like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yo, you know what? God does a lot of funny things. So, like, this is a joyful moment for you, Pastor. Pastor,
Yes.
This is your first time on television.
Yes, it is. It's actually pretty nice. I just never seen so many cameras at one time. Just one everywhere. I'm
you know
sorry.
what? Like, let me just go to the next question. Like, you're quite the talker.
Yes.
What makes a good sermon?
Well, so I'm usually a little bit more reserved about my sermons. I try to, just give good advice. When it comes to my sermons, because, it takes a little bit of time, just to
Put them together.
Exactly. Sometimes it may take a week, depending on what I'm talking about and stuff like that. And it's all about the feelings. If you know how to touch people's feelings, then it just comes out so naturally, and it's a connection within the words and the people. I think that's something that's that's beautiful.
That's great.
Yes.
That's great. So, now while you're here, like, you do these reaction videos.
Yes.
You did one to Cardi B.
Yes.
How did the reaction videos come about, Pastor Jones?
My son, he was must give him credit. Bilal, and he was like, hey pops, you should do something on YouTube or something like that. He's been telling me to do stuff like that for years, and I've always been the one that that just didn't have a lot of confidence in myself and stuff like that. So once I gained that confidence and began to love myself, I was able to go on YouTube and just do exactly what my son told me to do, and just go out there and get the world some sunshine. Yes.
Giving the world some sunshine.
Yes.
So, the congregation, like, how's the congregation responding to the newfound success of Pastor Jones? I'm pretty sure Sundays are crazy at the church now.
Oh my goodness, son, it's crazy. I must say, listen, it was a shock to all of us. included Sister Betty. You know what's funny? Sister Betty casted the Holy Ghost a little bit more now. Not too sure why, but it's going pretty good. Night service is pretty good. Everything is pretty good. We just had a went to what's that? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain freeze. We went on a little trip. Took the kids at the youth group and stuff like that. We went to what's this place called? It's the Great Wolf Lodge or something like that. We took all the kids. It was so much fun. The kids enjoy it. And I think that was the biggest connection. Shout out to everyone that supports me on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and stuff like that. It does get a little overwhelming, but it's pretty fun. But yes, it's been such a beautiful moment just everywhere. Don't be wrong, you got it's pros and cons to everything. I always say it's the timing is a double-edged sword. So yeah.
Pastor, so since your newfound success, what is the funniest thing that has happened to you? Has anybody bumped into Pastor? Like, does Pastor get recognized when he steps out?
Well, so I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a bunch of kids that just keeps calling my phone. Not too sure how they got my number, but they keeps calling me and just saying a bunch of S words and stuff like that. So, as you know, it's nothing I can do about my lisp, and that's this is the way I talk. Just had a big tongue coming out. Just it was even you're laughing about this. It's nothing I can do about it. So at once it was a insecurity of and just like everything else, I just learned to love it. It's just you embrace it. Well, what are you going to do? You got to live with it for the rest of my life. What I'm just going to do, not talk. I got to say something, but but the craziest thing that happened to me, I did see someone out on the street. It was a cab driver, and he almost hit me, but he stopped when he stopped because these New York streets can get crazy, and sometimes it's always someone not looking. You got to look for someone else, and then when he stopped, he said, "Oh, yeah, this accent because he wasn't from this country." This is pastorjones, stuff like that. I was like, oh my goodness, he knows who I am, and that felt good to be recognized. So yes, that was pretty cool.
That's good. Now, but back to those kids, and that actually leads into my next question. They was probably sneaking behind their parents' back, making those phone calls to you.
Yes.
So they was doing something sneaky, and I know you have a very big pet peeve about sneaky people.
Yes.
People that use tactics. How do you deal with people that use tactics?
So you know what? The way you navigate through this life is just pretty much. You got to know that everyone always has something that they want in life. Okay, let me try to back this up and make sure I know exactly what I'm trying to say. So basically, when you meet someone, there's always an exchange in something, whether it's my time, whether it's money, whether it's a laugh, but in that mint of that, in the mix of that connection in that moment, I owe you something, whether I know it or not, and you owe me something, and we just don't know what it is. And some people are more conscious of it than others. So what's that? What are you going to call that? It's premeditated. Oh my gosh, I can't get the word out.
Intentions?
Intentions. That's exactly what it is. Premeditated intentions. So, you just got to watch out for that. So usually when people are talking to me, especially now, just because I guess they assume that I'm just this big celebrity or something like that, but I'm not at all. I'm still broke. I don't know what they're thinking.
You know what's crazy? Speaking of celebrities, you look like a weird hybrid of Terry Crews and Damon Wayans.
Yes, I get that a lot. Actually. Yes,
With the
Mr.
dash of Luke Cage.
That's a Luke Cage. You know what's funny, son? I actually got on a yellow shirt under this, and someone just said that when I was going out. Someone said, "Oh, but you know what? I'm a fat Luke Cage. I can't do that stuff. Let me button this back. Put this away for the people. Sorry about that. Yes. I usually get those type of looks. Damon Wayans that to say, "Oh, you look like the person from White Chicks." I said, "What is that?" I didn't even know what that was until I had to see the movie. There's another bald-headed man dancing. I believe his name is Terry Crews. Yes, Damon Wayans. And yes, like I said, I can't help that I sound like Mike Tyson. No, I'm not related to the man. I keep seeing those comments too. I'm not related to Mike Tyson.
Wow. So, Pastor, I remember in one of your previous videos, you spoke about 15 minutes. Does 15 minutes to yourself really just solve everything?
Well, so if you didn't know, so I did this reaction with what's this? Oh my gosh, something strange about the Johnsons, and I thought my son was sending me a message, and just I actually thought it was like a personal message because I caught my son. My son was a habitual masturbator, so he just masturbate everywhere, son. Sorry, I'm getting flashbacks. Yes. So I'm sorry, son. I didn't mean to make you laugh or nothing like that. So,
Yeah, because that just took a weird turn. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry. No, actually, I had the visual. So I caught my son in a parking lot. I went to go get him a water gun one day, and I left him in the car. And next thing you know, I come back. He's flipped upside down, just going off, just going to town. He was only in the 4th grade. I'm just trying to think, what did he watch? So, as a punishment, I talked to him because he just. I don't mean to go so far into this, but yes, tactics. 15 minutes. So always tell my son, if that's what you need to just be okay with yourself, son, go get yourself 15 minutes in the bathroom. See what you turn out after you're done. Yes, so that's pretty much how it is. But yes, that's his problem. He's just trying to work that out. He was going to this doctor named Dr. Uleg, and Dr. Uleg, he tried to help him out just a little bit, and still works with him now, calls him from time to time, and actually I owe him some money. But yes, tactics. Oh no, 15 minutes. I'm sorry. Sometimes my mind is just everywhere right now, and I'm still trying to figure out which camera is looking at me, because this camera right there is just staring. Then I see this one right here just in front of me. I'm sorry, son. Go ahead.
That's all right, Pastor. Pastor, so we're going to talk about the service that started it all for you, TikTok. Like how does your newfound fame on TikTok integrate with everything? Like, do you try to incorporate TikTok in your speeches?
So actually, when it comes to my speeches, I pretty much say what's on my heart. Just say whatever's just there, and I just try to take it from there. I really try not to incorporate anything from TikTok. So what's that? So the not everything happened. We did this little knife stuff, and as I did it, I had no idea that it was just gonna blow up like that. It just came out and just boom.
So the Lord told you to do the reaction to the little
So
knife.
my ex-wife told me to do it.
Oh, wow.
Yes, my ex-wife. She said.
Which ex-wife, though? Because I know you have a couple.
Yes, I have.
Can you talk about the third one? Because I know you still got that restraining order against her.
So she's. I'm really not even allowed to bring this up, just because everything's still impending and stuff like that. You know how it is with just like Lil Durk's case and stuff. Like, you just can't say stuff.
Shout out to Durkio, man.
Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, just like Little Durk's case. You can't really say much to to people, stuff like that. So you gotta keep that under wine. So, but actually, we still have a good relationship. I believe in good relationships everywhere, no matter if we weren't meant to be together. That's okay. I still love you. You're still the mother of my son. So I still got to give you the respect and love that you deserve. And I must say too that without her giving me that, telling me to do that, this would have never happened. So I have to give credit with due, and I'm a big believer in that. So yes, shout out to my wife and excuse me, my ex-wife and my son.
That's great. Yo,
Yeah.
Pastor, man. Like your name is Dominique Pastor Jones. There is a rumor going around that your father
Yes.
named you Pastor. Like, that's on your birth certificate. Is this true?
No, son. You know what? It's just the way it's said. It's really Dominique. Dominique has just always been there, but Pastor Jones that came in later on when I got into the ministry.
Oh,
Yes, it was pretty cool. Yes, it was. The first time you hear Pastor next to your name, it's like, what is that? What is that? And then it's just like, you just gotta get used to it and stuff like that. So yes.
absolutely, absolutely. So, Pastor, I understand the world is a crazy place, but do you have any I hate to say pastor ops, do you have people that are hating on pastor? Any church from across the streets that's just throwing up sets at you, just hating on you,
I can't say it's anyone doing well. What? I'm just going to say this because I wasn't supposed to say anything, just because. It is this brother named Brother Sudan. So it kind of makes me uncomfortable because we just see things totally different, and I don't even want to give him the light of the day because he doesn't deserve that. This is my time. So, you know what? It's always going to be a hater out there. And you just have to be prepared for it. But you know what? Embrace it too. Whatever comes your way, just know, it's supposed to happen. If you don't have no one hating on you, then you're not doing nothing right.
If people not using tactics against you, you're not doing something right.
Exactly. It's tactics. So that tactics, I'm pretty sure, I guess you want me to say it, huh? Tactics. Okay, I got the thought. So that was actually, I must felt the inspiration from Mr. Allen Iverson when he was referring to practice, or something like that. Practice.
So, Pastor, do you have any favorite R&B songs? What I mean? I would assume that being that you're a pastor and people like to talk to you.
Yes.
These are my confessions. What is the craziest confession? Well, you can't even talk about those things. But has anybody ever told you something? How it was oh my God, crazy?
Wait, hold on, son. You just asked me two questions in one. Hold on. Let me see. So, what's my favorite song? Okay, so I start with the favorite song first. So actually, Pastor, most people say, oh, pastor's only supposed to listen to church music and stuff like that. No, that's not true. That's not true. Listen, for me, I always say it's the connecting with the people. And how can you connect with them if you don't know what they're listening to? You've been young once. You know what it feels. You ever seen someone young and it's like, oh, he's a person or whatever was up to something, and you knew exactly what they were up to without even knowing and asking them anything. And
absolutely.
And you just knew because you were young, because you had that young mind before. So that's one connection. But what about, the generational connection? That's okay. I know that. I know what I was doing. But what about now? So that bridge of the gap. I like to know what's going on, so I listen to all types of music. But as far as my favorite music, I gotta still say that it is slow jams. I love slow jams. It's so good.
You know what? Your son actually told me that he walked in the house one day and caught you playing some Poo Sheisty, like, you know what I mean?
Oh yes. So that was actually on my son's playlist. He just caught me in the mix of it, but it was that how do you say that? Poo Sheisty, that's my dog, but Poo, you know, Willie Sheisty. Yes, yes.
I know you like that. I know you got hyped when you heard that part.
Yes, that part was very good. I was like, yes, something about that part. It's like a good line or something. It has me up right now. That's Poo Sheisty, that's my dog. But Poo, you know, Willie Sheisty. Yes,
Right?
yes.
Yo, that's dope. That's dope.
Yes,
Yo,
yes,
Poo
gotta connect
Sheisty,
with
man, like you got some fans out here, man.
Yes.
And they're pastors too, man.
Yes, yes. It's a good person. Good person.
Yo, so like, yo, you're a very, very snazzy dressed guy too. Like, do you shop at like K&G or
Yes,
anything?
actually, I do, son. What's on my feet right now? That's Huss puppies.
Hush puppies?
Huss puppies.
Hush puppies?
Huss. My son got these for me. They're real snaggy. You know, I got big feet, but I didn't grow much. So, basically, 5'8" with a size 13 shoe.
Oh, wow.
It sucks.
Clown feet.
Yes. Kick everyone.
Oh,
it's
wow.
bad. My shoes are in the room before everyone else is.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, wow. Like, I was talking a little like you now. That's crazy. I was talking
no, it's
like
okay,
you.
son. People do that to me all the time. It's okay.
Nah, that's crazy, Pastor. Yo, Pastor, man, like, this is great having you. So, Pastor, what if you was the president? What are the first three things that you would want to change in the world?
First three things I would want to change. Let's see.
President Pastor Jones.
President Pastor Jones. Wow, that's nice. It's a nice tone to it. Just feel it in the air. See, first thing I would change is I would say, you know, when you start small, it makes a big impact. So I would change the communication between the people and the police. And, you know, because it's a lot of people out there that's losing their lives because of the lack of communication, you know? And, you know, what if one word could just change the outcome of everything?
Absolutely.
A hi, a hello, how you doing?
You know what? You know what would be a great way to greet everybody?
What's that?
Your infamous quote, glory be.
Glory be to the people, glory be to the congregation. So everyone asks me about that, and I always tell them that it is basically, glory be is power to yourself. It's to love yourself, you know, because, you know, when you love yourself, you can navigate through this world in such a transparency that, you know, you can't be bothered by anything. If the devil could be next to you, you can't even smell him. Can't even whisper to you. Can't say nothing to you. You know why? Because of that power that's inside of you. You have to unlock the power that's inside of you. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people grow up not knowing who they are. And, you know, what a shame to let their life go to waste. You don't even know who you are as a person.
Absolutely, Pastor. Glory be to the people. Amen.
Glory be to the people. Glory be to the congregation. Love yourself. Love everything about yourself. Be true to yourself. Be real with yourself. And I love you. Yes. Yes.
So, Pastor, like, where do you hope your newfound success takes you, man? Like, because like, you have a very bright future ahead of you.
Well, son,
Even though like you are like kind of up there in age already, like, but like your future,
well, so I'm actually doing a movie right now. I'm not even too sure if I was supposed to say that or not, because I signed a lot of forms, but, well, I guess I just get sued. What's that? I'm working with Mr. What's his name? Pathwick House. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a short film or something like that. I watch a lot of short films on my channel too. So that's something I've always like just looked into. I said, "Oh, what's that? Oh, that's nice." So when they sent me the script, it's pretty good. It's different, but some things I won't agree with. But it's good. It's good. It's good.
All right. Okay. So, like, I understand that you're a pastor. You're a man of the cloth. For like you pray to
Yes.
God. Like, what is Pastor's thoughts on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Oh wow. What do you see my account or something or?
Nah, like I'm just asking a question.
Oh,
Like,
I'm sorry.
like you got kind of scared, Pastor. What's going on, bro?
So I really don't have any opinion on that one, son. OnlyFans, I guess, just keep fanning it up.
Fanning it up.
Yes,
OnlyFans, home of the 15-minute antics.
yes, and a lot of other stuff too.
Yeah, yeah. So, Pastor, like, have you had any other jobs being a pastor, or like that's been your only job? Like, what other jobs have you done?
Well, I worked at a lot of places. Some places like Walmart, Kmart. Actually, I had a job at a gas station. But currently, I'm just doing the pastor thing right now. Just just home enjoying my son and just
great.
enjoying life. Just pretty much.
Pastor.
Yes.
It was great having you. Where can the people find you at, bro?
Oh yes. You can find me on my TikTok. This is Mr. Dominique Pastor Jones. My Facebook, Pastor Dominique Jones. Instagram. Yes, it's pretty much all the same. Mr. Dominique Pastor Jones. Yes, that's pretty much. I'm not too sure if I want to give out anything else. These kids already got my phone number.
And you can find me. I am Titus Peoples on all social media platforms. And guys, like we are.
That was your camera the whole time.
Yeah, guys. Tune in next time. It's your boy Titus. I'm out.